Imagine waking up tomorrow feeling stronger, more confident, and fully in control of your body, able to move freely, without worrying about falls or struggling with everyday tasks. What if I told you that you could start doing that today? And it only takes 10 minutes a day. Yes, just 10 minutes. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple, safe, and powerful routine designed specifically for seniors that helps you stay independent, improve your balance, and feel better in your own body without any fancy equipment or gym membership. Stick with me, because your freedom and confidence are about to get a serious boost. When it comes to staying strong, mobile, and independent as we age, a lot of people assume that it requires hours at the gym, complicated equipment, or high-intensity workouts that leave you exhausted. The truth is that's just not necessary. Your body responds to movement at any age, and the most important thing is consistency, not intensity. Just 10 minutes a day of targeted, thoughtful exercise can make a profound difference in how you feel, how you move, and how capable you are in your daily life. 10 minutes might sound short, especially compared to the hour-long workouts you see on TV or social media, but it's enough to activate your muscles, engage your core, improve your circulation, and challenge your balance in ways that help maintain your independence. Those 10 minutes, when done consistently, add up over weeks and months into real, tangible improvements. You'll start noticing that getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even just walking around the house becomes easier and less tiring. It's not about pushing your body to extremes or achieving perfection in every movement. It's about creating a habit, giving your body the daily reminder that it is capable, and gradually building strength, stability, and confidence. The beauty of short, daily sessions is that they're easy to fit into your routine. You don't need to block off a large chunk of your day or schedule around a gym membership. 10 minutes can be done in the morning before breakfast, in the afternoon while watching your favorite show, or even in the evening before bed. And the exercises themselves don't need to be complicated. Simple leg lifts, seated marches, gentle stretches, and balance exercises are enough to target the major muscles that support movement and prevent falls. Over time, your body starts to respond, and the small improvements compound. Your muscles become stronger, your joints more mobile, your core more engaged, and your balance more stable. And the mental benefits are just as significant. Doing something intentional for your health each day reinforces a sense of control, independence, and accomplishment. It reminds you that your body is capable of responding to care, attention, and effort no matter your age. Many seniors feel hesitant to start because they assume they're too old or that it won't make a difference, but that's simply not true. 10 minutes a day is not just a token effort. It's enough to trigger physiological changes that improve circulation, support muscle growth, maintain bone density, and enhance coordination. And because it's short, it's sustainable. You're more likely to stick with something that feels achievable, and when you stick with it, your body rewards you with more mobility, strength, and independence. The key is to view those 10 minutes not as a small commitment, but as a powerful investment in your long-term health and freedom of movement. As we age, the importance of focusing on strength, balance, and core stability cannot be overstated, because these are the foundations that allow us to move freely, safely, and confidently. When we talk about strength, especially in the lower body, we're referring to the muscles in our legs, hips, and glutes that support basic movements like standing up from a chair, walking upstairs, or even simply getting out of bed. The muscles naturally weaken over time if they aren't actively used, and when that happens, even simple daily tasks can start to feel challenging or risky. Strengthening these muscles doesn't require heavy weights or complicated equipment. Even gentle exercises, like seated leg lifts or mini squats using a chair for support, engage the muscles that matter most and help maintain mobility. Balance is another key component that often gets overlooked. Falling is one of the biggest threats to independence as we age, and improving balance is one of the most effective ways to reduce that risk. Exercises that challenge your stability, like standing heel raises or marching in place, train your body to respond more effectively to shifts in weight, and even surfaces or unexpected movements. Over time, practicing these movements makes walking more secure, turns and transitions smoother, and everyday activities far less intimidating. Balance isn't just about not falling, it's about building confidence in your own body and trusting that you can move freely without fear. Core strength ties it all together. The muscles in your abdomen, lower back, and hips act as the body's central support system. They stabilize your spine, improve posture, and connect your upper and lower body so that movements feel coordinated and controlled. A strong core makes everything easier, from lifting groceries to bending over to tie your shoes, and it dramatically reduces the risk of injuries. Even simple seated exercises, like gentle torso twists or knee lifts, activate these core muscles and make a big difference over time. The combination of strength, balance, and core stability isn't just about physical performance, it directly impacts independence. When your legs are strong, your balance is solid, and your core is engaged, you can perform everyday tasks with confidence, whether it's cooking, walking around the neighborhood, or participating in activities you enjoy. It also reduces the need for assistance from others, allowing you to maintain your freedom and quality of life for longer. Many seniors make the mistake of focusing only on one aspect, like walking or stretching, without integrating strength and balance exercises into their routine. But it's the synergy between these elements that produces the most significant benefits. Daily practice, even in short 10-minute sessions, helps the body adapt, strengthens the neuromuscular system, and keeps the muscles responsive. Over weeks and months, these small movements compound, resulting in improved posture, steadier gait, and greater ease with tasks that may have once felt difficult or intimidating. This is why focusing on strength, balance, and core is so crucial, not just for health, but for maintaining autonomy, confidence, and the ability to live life on your own terms. One of the most important things to understand about exercise as we age is that simplicity and safety are far more valuable than complexity or intensity. You don't need to follow complicated routines or invest in expensive equipment to see real benefits. In fact, some of the most effective exercises for seniors are simple movements that can be done at home with minimal space and no special gear. These exercises work because they focus on the muscles and joints that are most important for daily life, the ones that help you get up from a chair, carry groceries, bend down, climb stairs, or walk without fear of falling. The key is to perform these exercises consistently, with attention to proper form and control rather than trying to push yourself to extremes. For example, seated leg lifts, standing heel raises, mini squats using a chair for support, and gentle torso twists are all simple movements, but they target multiple areas at once. They strengthen the lower body, engage the core, and improve balance simultaneously, which is exactly what seniors need to maintain independence. Because the exercises are simple, they can be adapted to fit your comfort level. If you have arthritis, joint pain, or limited mobility, you can modify the movements to reduce strain while still activating the muscles. For instance, seated marches instead of standing marches still engage the legs and core without putting pressure on the knees, and gentle arm raises can be done with or without light weights depending on your strength. Another advantage of keeping exercises simple and safe is that it removes the intimidation factor. Many seniors avoid exercise because they assume it will be painful, complicated, or too difficult. But when the routine is approachable, it becomes something enjoyable rather than stressful. Over time, this builds confidence, which is just as important as physical strength. Feeling capable of doing the exercises consistently encourages you to stick with the habit, and consistency is what produces lasting results. The simplicity also allows you to focus on quality over quantity. Each movement can be performed slowly, mindfully, and with control, which maximizes muscle engagement, improves coordination, and reduces the risk of injury. This is particularly important as we age, because our bodies require a little more care and attention to respond effectively to exercise. Simple, safe, and adaptable exercises also make it easier to integrate movement into your daily routine. You can do them in the morning to start the day, in the afternoon as a gentle break, or in the evening to unwind. You don't need to block off hours at a gym or follow a complicated schedule. 10 minutes a day, done consistently, can make a remarkable difference over weeks, months, keeping your muscles strong, your joints mobile, and your balance sharp. It's this combination of simplicity, safety, and adaptability that makes daily exercise sustainable and effective. By choosing movements that are easy to perform, safe for your body, and adjustable to your needs, you ensure that you can stick with them long term, which is the real secret to maintaining independence, improving mobility, and living life confidently. One of the most important things to understand about staying healthy and independent as we age is that consistency and mindset matter far more than intensity or perfection. Many people believe that in order to see results, you need to push yourself hard, lift heavy weights, or spend hours exercising each day, but that's simply not true. What really matters is showing up every day and giving your body the attention it needs, even if it's just a short 10-minute session. The truth is, our bodies are incredibly adaptable, and they respond best to regular, repeated movement. By committing to a daily routine, you're sending a constant signal to your muscles, bones, and joints that they are valued and need to remain strong and functional. Over time, these small, consistent actions compound into significant improvements in strength, balance, mobility, and confidence. Mindset plays a huge role in this process. Approaching exercise as a gift to yourself rather than a chore changes everything. When you view those 10 minutes as a positive act, a way to take care of your body and invest in your independence, it becomes something you look forward to rather than something you dread. That attitude alone can dramatically increase your likelihood of sticking with the routine, which is ultimately what produces results. Consistency is also key because it reinforces habits. Our bodies and minds thrive on routine, and the more consistent you are with even short sessions, the more natural and automatic it becomes. After a few weeks, you won't have to convince yourself to move. You'll simply know that this is part of your day, and your body will begin to expect and enjoy it. The cumulative effect of these small daily actions is remarkable. 10 minutes a day may not feel like much at first, but over a month, that adds up to 5 hours of dedicated movement. Over 3 months, it becomes 15 hours. And when these movements are focused on strength, balance, and mobility, those hours translate into real improvement in your ability to move freely, perform daily tasks with ease, and prevent falls or injuries. Another important aspect of mindset is patience. Progress doesn't happen overnight, and trying to rush results can lead to frustration or even injury. By committing to a consistent routine and allowing your body to adapt gradually, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. Each day you follow through, you're not just exercising your muscles, you're building confidence, reinforcing independence, and creating a lifestyle that supports longevity and quality of life. It's also worth noting that celebrating small victories along the way is part of maintaining the right mindset. Whether it's noticing that standing up from a chair feels easier, walking longer without fatigue, or feeling more stable on your feet, acknowledging these wins reinforces your motivation and encourages you to continue. The combination of consistency and a positive mindset is powerful because it removes pressure and makes exercise sustainable. You don't have to do it perfectly, you don't have to push beyond your limits, and you don't have to compare yourself to anyone else. All that matters is showing up, moving your body, and trusting that these small, consistent efforts are building a stronger, healthier, and more independent future. When we talk about exercise, it's easy to focus only on the physical benefits, like building strength, improving balance, or increasing flexibility, but one of the most remarkable things about daily movement is how much it benefits both the body and the mind. As we age, maintaining a positive mindset and mental sharpness becomes just as important as keeping our muscles strong, and regular exercise impacts both in profound ways. Physical activity increases blood flow throughout the body, including the brain, which helps improve memory, concentration, and overall cognitive function. Even gentle, low-impact exercises like those we've discussed can trigger these benefits over time. When you move your body, you're essentially sending oxygen and nutrients to your brain, which can help reduce mental fatigue, improve alertness, and even lift your mood. Speaking of mood, exercise is one of the most natural and effective ways to combat stress, anxiety, or feelings of low energy. When you engage in movement, your body releases endorphins, the natural chemicals that make you feel happier and more energized. This means that even 10 minutes of daily exercise can leave you feeling lighter, more confident, and more motivated for the rest of the day. Another mental benefit is the sense of accomplishment that comes from completing a daily routine. When you show up for yourself consistently, even for a short period, it reinforces the idea that you are capable and in control of your own health and well-being. That feeling of self-efficacy carries over into other areas of life, giving you confidence to tackle tasks you might have previously avoided, like climbing stairs, walking longer distances, or participating in social activities. Physical and mental health are deeply connected. When your body feels strong and capable, your mind feels empowered. Simple exercises like seated marches, mini squats, or gentle stretches not only engage your muscles but also improve coordination and posture, which can reduce aches and pains that often contribute to frustration or a sense of limitation. Over time, these improvements in mobility and comfort create a positive feedback loop. When you feel physically capable, your mood improves, which in turn motivates you to keep moving, creating even greater physical and mental benefits. Exercise also supports your independence, and independence contributes directly to mental well-being. Being able to perform daily activities without relying on others fosters a sense of dignity, self-respect, and confidence. This psychological boost is just as important as building leg or core strength, because it encourages you to stay active, socially engaged, and mentally alert. In addition, the routine itself can become a form of mindfulness, paying attention to your movements, breathing, and how your body feels during each exercise session creates a moment of presence in your day. This focus can reduce mental clutter, ease stress, and promote a calm, centered state of mind. Altogether, these benefits show that exercise is not just about building muscle or improving balance. It's about nurturing your whole self. By moving your body every day, even for just 10 minutes, you're not only keeping your muscles strong and joints flexible, but you're also boosting your brain, lifting your mood, improving your focus, and reinforcing the confidence and independence that allow you to live life fully and vibrantly.